Welcome to my channel. Today we will be painting a couch. Yes, right, painting a couch. This couch was $50 from Facebook Marketplace, and I decided I wanted to paint it because I wanted a white couch and I didn't want to pay a whole lot of money for a couch. We will be using Rust-Oleum chalk paint, and we'll be diluting it with water, with a cup of water. It's a 2:1 ratio with the paint, so you're gonna thin out the paint with the water. You want it to be like a thicky, milky consistency. And we'll also be using another brush with it, with just water. So you'll have a brush for your water and a brush for your actual diluted paint. So here I'm mixing the paint in with the water. All right, we're using the paintbrush with just water to wet down the section that we're going to be painting first. You want to work in sections. Then you're gonna start adding your paint. It's kind of like dyeing fabric. You want to work the paint into the fabric a little bit at a time. This is what we have so far. A little blotchy, but it's just the first coat. So the second coat should be better. It should be way better. So, we'll see. All right, it's the next morning, and nothing's coming off, but I can tell the texture is a little different. So it's definitely gonna have to be sand. I hadn't did that part yet, of course, but it actually looks pretty cool. I'm really surprised. Like I say, it's a different, I'm gonna have to take the sander, take some sandpaper and do it because it's much softer here than there. But I don't think that'll be a problem though. But I'm actually happy with the way it's coming out. It's interesting, actually. And so this is just the first coat. So we're gonna put the second one on there. Well, I'm gonna finish the other side. The other side and the front, and then we'll see how. All right, I used sandpaper from Home Depot, and I cut it in half because the first coat, it was a little crunchy, and you can tell, like, when you rub your hands across it, it's really the top paint. Just like you paint anything, you have that crunchy feel at the top. So you use the sandpaper to pretty much sand it off. Sand off the top so that when you add the second coat, the paint can go into the actual fabric. All right, the second coat is done. Was on most of the couch. I still have the front and the left side to do. But this is pretty much the second coat. I think it came out pretty nice. But I still see the pink coming through. Didn't like that, so I opted to wait 24 hours, let it dry, and sand it again and do a third coat. All right, we're now prepping for the third coat. Wetting the fabric first, of course, then adding the paint. Third and final coat. Third and final coat. Let's see what we got. That's what it looked like at first, and this is what it is now. Third coat is done. Love it, love it, love it. I still have to do the bottom front and the left side over there. You kind of still see the little pink on the right side, or my right side. But you can see how white it is. It's actually pretty nice. So I'm anxious to see what it look like as it dries. We'll see. All coats are done. It should dry. Sand it. This side is still wet. The last part I did, that part and the actual. All right, my little helper wanted to help, so I let her. She did a great job. Third and final coat, sanded. Now we have to wax. The couch cushion, did the same process, getting pretty much the first coat on, letting it dry for 24 hours, then followed by the second and third coat. The wax that I used was Bear Wax. I got it from Home Depot. And I used the little sponge brush. Well, tried the wax. And this is what it did. Horrible. No. I will not be using wax. So once it dries, yeah, it's terrible. Once it dries, I'm gonna just go back over it with my paint. And hopefully, oh boy, hopefully it come back. That is just bad. Like the whole pink came all the way back through again. I guess because it's oil and the fabric is so thin. Yeah, it's bad. Yeah, I'm gonna just have to repaint the whole little side. Glad I didn't do the whole thing, but we'll see. Cause yeah, it's just horrible. Maybe when it dries it'll be different, but I'm gonna just leave it alone for now. I'm over it. I opted to actually use a actual paintbrush to evenly distribute the wax across the couch. I did 2 full coats. 24 hours in between coats. It takes about 30 days for it to set. A lot of people ask, when you sit on it, does it come off? Using this protectant or this coating, it keeps it from coming off. So I will be doing a video soon to show, how well it does when people are actually sitting on it. This is how it looks pretty much after I applied the wax. A little scary, a little weird, but I hoped for the best after it dried. And yeah, it did pretty good. You'll see. Here I'm actually painting the bottom part of the chair. I didn't dilute the paint. I did 3 coats. I waited 24 hours between coats. No protecting coat whatsoever was needed. All right, and here she is, completely painted. Not bad. I wanted a white vintage couch. The one I wanted was $3,000. I wasn't gonna pay that, so a $50 vintage couch that I turned into a white one. Not bad. It came out really, really nice. If you like this video and you would like to see more of projects similar to this, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell whenever I post things. I will be making rugs, etc., etc. It's interesting. Welcome to the glam room. Have a great day.